Hey guys! So, a long time ago, ages ago, I released a video where I was talking about how I cleared my acne, and that video kind of blew up. That's like the highlight of my channel, basically. Like, it's that one video. Like, that one video really carried. People still comment on that video and they kind of just ask for a skincare routine, or they have questions about the stuff that I talked about in that video. So I'm just here to clear the air and then show you my skincare routine now. I've been really pushing off making this video, as you can see, because I always felt like I didn't have a good enough routine to share to an audience. Now I feel like I do. I feel like my skincare routine is kind of on point, not to toot my own horn, but it's kind of on point. And I've seen results with it, and I've been following it for a few years now, so I can confirm that it works, at least for me. So one of the biggest questions that I got on that video is if I still use Differin Gel. And Differin Gel is basically what I use to clear my acne. And it's like this over-the-counter retinol thing. The answer is no. Like, listen, I am not an expert, okay? But I just didn't find the need to use it again. I don't really know the specifics of how you're supposed to use the product. I just kind of did what my dermatologist told me to do, which is to use it for like a set amount of time. And yeah, after it kind of peeled my skin and essentially got rid of my acne, I never used it again. I still have the tube, I think, or I might have given it away. I do not remember, but I don't use it anymore. And yeah, I mean, I would definitely suggest looking into retinols because I know that they're really great for your skin. Do your research before you do try it out. But all I can say is personally, it did clear my acne and I don't use it anymore. But yeah, that's one of the main questions that I got. Also, before I actually dive into my skincare routine right now, I have to clarify that I don't have acne prone skin. And I know that's kind of conflicting because my video was showing you how to clear acne, but my skin on its own does not produce that much acne. It's just kind of a genetic thing. But the acne breakout that I had in that video was caused by a product that I was using, which was like this eczema cream thing. So I had a breakout, but it was caused by a product, if that makes sense. I was at a point where the breakout got so bad that like I couldn't just clear it up by not using the product anymore. Like, I was in too deep, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the video is really about. Like, it's kind of showing you how I cleared my acne after I got a really severe breakout from using a product. And also I was trying to like raise awareness, I guess, about not using too much steroid cream, which is what you use for eczema. Let me show you. Yeah, this is the product that I was talking about. This is what caused my acne because I was using this so much, and I didn't really know beforehand that you're not supposed to use this for a long period of time or else it causes acne. Was not really prefaced to me. And I know that this is a really common product, so I wanted to like talk about it. But yeah, essentially with all kinds of steroid creams, which is what you're usually prescribed when you have eczema, you're not supposed to use it for a long time. You're only supposed to use it when you have a flare-up. So I still use a little bit of this product sometimes if my eczema is really, really bad, but I try to avoid it because I do not want part 2 of that video, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want that to happen again. All I'm trying to say is I think my main concern when it comes to my skin is my eczema and my dry skin, because my face, she gets dry, okay? So I have to constantly make sure that I'm taking care of it. And honestly, like, skincare is something that I take very seriously, like very, very seriously. There are a few things in life that I take this seriously, and at the top of the list, honestly, is skincare. And I know there's like memes about this where people are like, your boyfriend just got shot and you're in the middle of a war. Do you finish your skincare routine? My answer is yes. I never, ever
skip a day when it comes to skincare.
I don't care how tired I am. Literally, the world can be against me, but the one constant that I have in my life is my skincare routine because I just value it so much. And I think that honestly, skincare is more important than makeup. If you don't take care of your skin, then you're not gonna have a good base for your makeup. And I don't know, it's also just kind of fun to take care of your skin. It makes you feel put together, makes you feel good about yourself. So I am a huge advocate for skincare products, and this is something that I will use my money on. Like, I am not really that afraid to sort of splurge In moderation though, because I am a college student, so I can't necessarily like pour my entire wallet into my skincare. But yeah, enough rambling. Let me get into my skincare routine. So, as many people do, I have a different skincare routine for my morning routine and for my night routine. The first thing I do when I wake up is basically just splash my face with some water and just put on any kind of moisturizer, like usually like Aveeno or Cetaphil. And then I just work out. I don't want to put on my skincare before I work out because I am someone who works out in the morning, usually on the regular, and I think it's kind of a waste to put on all my skincare products before that because it's gonna sweat off really quickly. Like within the next 30 minutes, it's gonna be off my face in the form of sweat. So I don't think it's worth it to waste my product. The only thing is though that if I'm going outside, like if I'm going on a run, for example, I'll put on the moisturizer and I'll also wear some sunscreen on top to make sure that my face is protected, you know? But otherwise, I just stay pretty simple. That's all I do before I work out. After I work out, that's when the fun begins, okay? The first thing that I do is I cleanse my face, and I use Dove soap. I have sworn by Dove soap for a really, really long time. I think I actually used Dove soap in that video too. I can't exactly remember. My dermatologist actually recommended that I use Dove soap because it's a very, very simple cleanser. Like it's literally just a bar of soap. And when she first said that, I was like, no. I feel like that's gonna be too harsh on my face. And it actually wasn't. I think Dove soap is an incredible cleanser because it literally has nothing in it. Its only function basically is to wash your face and to get rid of excess product. And honestly, I don't think for me it's worth it to splurge on these kind of more expensive cleansers because Dove works really well for me and I've stayed very consistent with it. So yeah, I really like it. And also you can buy it in bulk for a really cheap price, so big fan of Dove soap. Yeah, so I use just regular Dove soap to wash my face in the morning. After that though, I'll pat my face dry, and then that's when my actual skincare routine begins. Obviously, I know that a lot of the skincare products that I'm mentioning are kind of, like, they're not the most expensive, but they're like decently priced, I guess. And I know that this is not accessible for everybody. And to be fair, this is a collection that I kind of grew over time. I didn't start off by just buying all these products and then just using them every day. Like, I kind of started off with a very, very simple routine, and then I kind of just slowly built it up over time. So you definitely do not need everything that I mentioned in this video. I would say that, okay, if I was stranded on a deserted island, this is all I'd bring. Also, I'd bring Dove soap, but that's in my bathroom and it's like kind of still wet because I like use it to wash my face today. So firstly, I'd say Dove soap. Just gotta cleanse my face, you know what I mean? Get that grime off. And then I would say cocoa butter. I love cocoa butter. It moisturizes my face. It makes my skin feel really soft in the morning. chef's kiss. Then I would also say some kind of sunscreen. This is Supergoop. Supergoop is a really, really good sunscreen. I cannot lie, okay? I really wanted to think that this was an overrated product, but it's not. It deserves all the hype that it gets. And you can tell by how much I've beat up this like bottle basically that I use this religiously. I will say that it is a bit expensive for the small amount that you get, but the reason why I think that this sunscreen is just incredible is because it has literally the best consistency that I've ever come across in a sunscreen. I think Supergoop is really great for darker skin tones, especially because it doesn't leave a white film on your face. Like, it doesn't have a white cast. And I know that that's a really big concern for darker skin tones, but Supergoop is just matte and it's clear. So it'll absorb well into any skin color. Yeah, if that's a big concern for you, I would definitely recommend this. And I do think that it's worth splurging on because I have not come across a better sunscreen. Yeah. Anyway, my third one is vitamin E oil. I get mine from Trader Joe's always because that is my happy place. And also at Trader Joe's, this bottle is under 10 bucks. And again, this is a holy grail product. I have used this for a very long time and it keeps my skin nice and moisturized and it gives you a nice glow if you want that too. But yeah, love her, okay? Then I would say my other can't live without product is some kind of moisturizer. And it's not necessarily this one. This one I've had for a while too because it came in like a set thing. And I know that this is a very popular product. I don't know if I would say that it's necessarily worth the money. It doesn't really wow me. Like, it's not the most incredible moisturizer that I've ever used in the world. But I would say that you need some kind of moisturizer. Like, this is a very heavy duty moisturizer. It's really thick and like this is something that you'd put on at nighttime, but I would say that you would need some kind of lighter weight moisturizer that you use in the morning time. And this is what I have on hand, but this can be swapped out for some CeraVe, some Cetaphil, some Aveeno, all that jazz. And my last and final holy grail product is Vaseline. I love Vaseline. Sometimes if I don't feel like wearing mascara, I'll use it as like a gel to hold my lashes up because my lashes point down. But when I put this on my lashes, it keeps them up all day. Also, I use this as a lip balm sometimes, most of the time actually. Another way that I use Vaseline is sometimes if I have extremely dry skin, like if I have a pretty bad eczema flare up on my face, I will put on all of my nighttime skincare and then at the end I will put a little layer of Vaseline on top because the purpose of Vaseline is to lock in moisture. So like if you put all that product on and then you put Vaseline on top, it kind of just locks everything on your face. And I don't know, I've been doing that for a while. Like I've been doing that since I was in middle school and it works. So I don't question it, I just use it. Also, I just wanted to add that none of the things that I mentioned in this video were sponsored. I get some sponsorship emails sometimes from skincare brands asking to partner up because they saw my acne routine video basically, but I think it's really important to be transparent about this kind of thing because I don't want people to buy products that aren't gonna do anything and basically waste their money when you don't actually need these things. I don't wanna make this video sponsored because I don't feel like that's right, especially if those are not the products that I personally use. Everything that I have in this video is stuff that I bought myself with my own money, okay? So yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. Basically, every opinion that I have in this video is my own, so. That's basically it. That is my updated skincare routine. I hope this was useful to you. Feel free to leave some skincare recommendations if you have any. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.